Mm. Nom, 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 nom. Ready. Boop. There. I'm back. I'm back. I'm so happy to be back. I've been keeping for the last week. I think it's been a whole week. It's quite a long time. No, sorry. 7 months in a row, holy Christ. Wow, thank you. Thanks for being a subscriber for so long. Thank you. 7 whole months. You're the best. Thank you. Welcome. So yeah, we got some Myst. It took a while to set up because I ran into a thing. But I'm back. My shoulder's relatively okay. I just slapped a load of moisturiser on it. Took some non-drowsy painkillers so I can keep going nice and late. And yeah, we're good, I think. Very good. Also been doing some behind-the-scenes stuff so things should be so funky anymore. So I say I just do. I can wink pretty well. Can't wink and smile at the same time, that's weird. Yeah, we got some Myst. It's all installed, it's ready to go. Let me just set up very, very quickly and we'll start playing. See you in a sec. I just realised my mic was still muted. That wasn't clever. Yeah, here we are. I've rejiggered things around a bit, so in this sort of format again. It was not a bad idea having me in the background, but things get very, very, very cramped doing that, so we're going back to normal. And 5 more to the full year. Oh my god, that's the end of this month's going to be my 1-year anniversary. That's going to be something. Look forward to. Going to be doing a thing. I played Myst's PC Gamer demo. Was that like Masterpiece Edition or what? I'd be interested. Yeah, there's been like several remakes since then. So there was the original Myst, and there was the Masterpiece Edition, which just added more colours. Then they had what was it? Real Myst, yeah, which was not so great. I think Real Myst was like Unreal Engine 2. The original? Wow, so that's like 16-bit colour one. Yeah, things have changed a lot since then. This is the new version. Myst. Just Myst. Played a bit of a VR version, and that's was okay. You could tell that they had Sadava settings back a lot though, so it's like blurry texture and stuff. We're gonna play it proper on a PC. Should we do classic or random? Let's do classic. Classic for poor Cuso, who never played the original parts of the demo. Let's go.
that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile.
I think this game's actually older than I am. It doesn't happen often.
This book are unsettling to me.
Yeah, no, I haven't actually played it until this version came out, and yeah, I played a bit of the VR version. I was like, this is so cool, I want to play more.
Has not yet been written.
So I'm going to play more now. Pump. Oh. Oh. Oh, I know it's on. Hold on. Let me turn the cursor lock on so it doesn't go funny. Yeah, turn that on. Should be locked. Where is he? Why are you not locked? I have to actually full screen this one. Oh, there we go, that's better. Look. Oh yeah, PC Gaming is like a lot of demo discs. I think LGR actually did a video organising his collection of all different demo discs. Right, can you remember what you have to do now? Jump into a book. This is neat. Just a floating book. Oh yeah, I got a notepad as well for reasons. Is this zoomed in too far? I don't know. So here it is. Fancy HD Myst. That water actually moving. Maybe first we'll find a note, haven't we? Yeah, I know the menu is. Well done. Let's turn this one on first. There we go. We have the first clue. This thing. Stupid clue. Catherine, I've left you a message of utmost importance. In our forward chamber beside the door. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. Yours, Atris. Atris. Atris? I don't think it's Atris. Atris it is. Okay. So we're done. So we've got one marker puzzle done so far. So we are. So that's one there. Can we run? We can run. It's helpful. Got the other one up here. That's two. Two marker switches. This is nice. With fancy graphics. Three. Rocket ship. Rocket ship looking a bit more beaten up than it was done before. Is this five? Yes, five. Five. 6. Uh, 7. It's 8 over, which we can't reach. Yeah, is it? Is that it? 8? I don't count 8. Let's find out, shall we? Could do one better than that. How do we get in here, I wonder? Boop. Spooky, spooky cave. Spooky, spooky. Ooh. Oh, it just turns off. So... it's on 60% at the moment. Yeah, marks, which shows you what the markers look like. Yeah? Oh, I like. Try it. So let's do 0. Okay. Ah! You must put subtitles on. Should be subtitles. Display dial. Yeah. There we go. There we go.
It's one of our sons. I suspect Agnar, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. Find him and Cirrus as well. I should have known not to have left my library unchecked for so long. I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in the places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access key, remember the tower rotation, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, all the old like live action footage is really in a place with like these CGI things. It's not as good. It's good at all. I mean, I can see why they probably had to do it. Like, the original video files are probably super, super, super low res. Yeah. What was I going to do this? I think the image is cropped a tiny, tiny bit. See if there's anything I can do. Oh, there we go. Free. There it is. That's cropped. There we go. Yeah, puzzle games are not good for kids. Or unless it's like a, what's it called? Manic Mansion. You ever play that? Day of the Tentacle? Very good puzzle games. Should do Day of the Tentacle sometime. Yeah, that got a pretty good remake. Or a remaster. So now we're going to go to the library. Aha, see, we turned everything on. Now we'll max it up. Where it should be. So which level should we do first? That's a question. Sure. Can't we do the cocktail one to get to a switch? I can't remember how to open a switch. So we'll do the cold one first, maybe? Okay. Let's do cogs. Okay. Oh, repage. Thank you. Ah! It put in there automatically. I didn't want to do that. Sneaky butt. Sneaky butt. Don't care. You look like a bad guy. Biz. Biz. Yeah, CGI is not as good. Mr. Blue. Let's give him a page as well. Give him a fighting chance. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's not aged well. Which one should we have? The one that's clearly evil? Or the one that's very clearly evil? So many decisions. Don't read these books. Let's go to the lighthouse. Oh my god, how did I know how to do that? This is nice. I like this one, like, it's like pretty faithful to the original renders. Sort of Ridley Bobby hormone. Yeah. The hint, thing we need to write down, is that. That is very important. So we'll write that down. Right, step over this. So, yeah, super important notes. That's what we write down. 240 2 2 1. There we go. There's the important stuff. Something. Cough part. So that's where we gotta go. With our hint. Oh, yeah, down. There we go. Yeah. And down we go. Gotta do things out of me. This one. Yay! There we go. Right. Do I interact with it again over here? Right. Do I have to go to that little beach bit? The clock tower? I think I do. Go over here. Yeah. I remember. So we got this thing. And we put the time in, which was 2:40. 2:40 is the time. Put the time in. 2. There you go. What? Why do you get moving? I did it. Oh, press the button. Button. Oop. Hooray! We are halfway. Oh, we can do this one. Oh. Button. And now we're at this thing, which I hate. So what was it? 224 we have to do? No, 221. That's the sequence we gotta do. We do that sequence. And then it should open up. So 2. Another one. I'm just gonna hold it. Yeah, okay. So this is a problem. This took me actual weeks before I gave up and actually looked up the solution. Because this is super bullshit. You think like you push it, and it like moves on one, and you got like certain amount of turns before this thing drops, and it resets. That's not what you do. You gotta press it down and hold it. So we get this. I can't remember what this one does. Oh, it moves the middle one. Okay. So, yeah. Reset that. So we gotta get the top one to read 2, bottom one to read 1. Then we just spin the middle one until it gets to the right answer. Yeah? Yeah. No, crap, I let go too soon. Reset. It's 2. 1. Aha! Now I got another invisible achievement. So here we go. I did it. No. What do we get? Try to check back at the thing. Oh wow, that's a nice little transition effect. It's all nice and white now. Cool. I like that. Bye-bye, I guess. Ah, also like mimics the thing, yeah, I remember that. Here's a book. First book. Cogworld! Right. Yeah. This is the brand new version. Super brand new. Came out like a few weeks ago. You can tell from that amazing. Oh wow, this is. Yes, look at that. Nice clouds. Yeah, this is super nice looking. No crouch. No, I can't crouch. Super new version. And into the creepy, doorway hallway. Oh, I can't interact with stuff in this version. It's a shame. What's new stuff? Hmm? Oh! Ooh. I feel like that. But not being able to interact with everything does help. Remember when I was just messing around with all the extra things, I got confused as what's part of the puzzle, what isn't. Zap, zap, zap. Zappy. Yeah, this is where I put people who misbehave. On like Discord or Twitter or even this chat. If you misbehave, I'm gonna sit you in here and get nice and cozy. Oh, there's a thing in here. No, thank you. I'm gonna sit in here. Tuck you up, nice warm, and then. Bye. Fun, huh? Who wants to be the first to get in? I can leave that there. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, what does this thing actually do? Just a simulator. Mm. Okay. Uh-huh. Well, that did a thing. I'm doing that bit of it. Let's see the other room in here. This is a much nicer looking room. How much you look through the telescope, can you? Oh, little model clock tower. Model clock. Like that. Notes. There's all the different things on the island. So, like, clock tower, got a boat, got a rocket ship. Yeah, neat. That's got a really high quality painting too. She's thick. That's a colloquial term, isn't it? Classical term for that sort of figure. Just thick. Yeah. Booba. Booba. Notice that. This is probably a famous painting. That's definitely a famous painting as well. These famous paintings, I don't know anything about them. Other than they look kind of cool. Is this a famous painting as well? Or is that like the guy, the evil guy who's in the book? Secret button? So many secret buttons. I can't take it. It's not letting me take it. Ooh, red page. Need one of them. Okay. Cirrus. Your greed sickens me. Your desire for wealth and plunder? Oh, plunder. This is plunder. It's never satisfied. I instruct my subjects not to pay your new tax. And you know they'll listen to me. Regards, Akina. Okay. I feel like I missed a page in level 1. This? Hmm? Oh, okay, Cat's Fox just a running thing. Okay, so where did I miss the page at? Oh, it was right there. Duh. Thank you. We actually open this up, what do we have? Monkey. Monkey. Okay, so let's see what's over here. Now we got the pages. Okay. Mm-hmm. No, I missed it. Okay, so it's flashing rid of that one. Doesn't have this mini that moves super slowly. No. Dude's nice and slow. We did it? We did it. Spread now. It's good. Still in? Yeah, now the door's open. Good. Good. Ooh, that's nice. Got left. Oh, left. Uh-huh. Alright. I remember. So, what you'll do is do this, run away before he goes. Mm-hmm. Then, uh-huh. Clever, clever. Oh, that's what the simulator's for. Because now I've got to do it without being able to see where I am. Which isn't a very clever way of doing things. Alright, let me think. So I do this one. I think that means we hit a place. See, shall we? Go down. Nice and easy. Ah, nice. See? Good. So yeah, on the outside. See if we go good or not. Just run out here. These not just be ocean. Hooray! We did it! Right thing. Yay! I'm clever. So anyway, so yeah, when you do that, like the whole thing moves. Super cool. That's when we started. That's where we are now. There's like 3 or 4 islands. There's a lot of islands. Just spinning around. Okay, how is that helpful? So, I think there's actually a thing on here. It's like, no. Oh, how we do this? No. Let's browse. Let's describe it, shall we? So, yeah. 3 arrows pointing at circle. And we got half moon. Oh, yeah. Semicircle. There we go. Sort it. The first one. So yeah, now we just gotta do that again. And get to it. Oh? What's this do? Neat. Million things we play around. What do these things help me? I'm glowing. Yeah, I don't really do much besides just looking cool and glowing. And glowing. So yeah. Hold up. Hold on, I need to sort something out. Hello? Yeah, I think that's the right one there. Okay, so... Hold on, let me just... So it was using the wrong microphone the whole time, so that was interesting. Hopefully I sound a bit clearer now. Sorry about the panic. I realised, oh no, it's using the wrong microphone. Ah. Yeah, we're back now. And there we go. Just a mild bit of meltdown. Oh, let's go. Do I sound much clearer now? Oh, wait, I'll do this anyway. This one first, wasn't it? One, two, three, 4, 5. Yeah, that's a different one. And out again. And down again. Oh no, we're not in the middle of nowhere. I missed it. Right. Damn it. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Seriously, must be a quicker way to do this stupid levers. Is that a different one? Or are we just back to where we started? These levers? Okay. The red one looks fine. Is there a different one? I don't think we've had that one before. Try this one. back at the beginning. Why is it so awkward? That's a good sound. I like that sound. That's good. Yay! More silent. I see. Just review that and then yeah. Here we go. Broken circle. I'm trying to zoom it. There we go. And those are the first two left, I think. Let's go first. Yeah. Okay. And up we go. Flicky. No, oh not. Wham. See. And let's grab it. There we go. 5. I think that means we're at the beginning. And out, shall we? Let's get out of here. Oh no, this is a... No, we overshot it. How can we overshoot it? We should do the simulator thing. We can time it. We need to get from here all the way around to here. Time to shower. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 7 seconds. That's how long we'll do it for. No, up we go. Hold on. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I know which one that is. That's not. No. Not gone far enough. One, 2, 3. Where is this thing going? Don't fall down. That's the sound. The sound. Hopefully it's the way out. Okay. Hooray! We did it! We're back at the beginning. Where we wanted to be. This doesn't glitch out. Yeah. Aha. Here's the thing. We gotta get out. That one. 2 triangles with X in the middle. That one. 2 arrows pointing at circle. Yep. And then semicircle. Ready? We did it. And the way out. Hooray! This is happy fun. Happy fun. Be back. We got an achievement for it. Hooray! Some there. Yeah. And yeah. We've done one of them. We did it. One page. Which one should we do next? Do the rocket ship. Rocket ship's a fun one. I'm also pretty sure it needs like the most annoying level. Or is it that one or is it another one I'm thinking of? No, it's definitely this one, at least the super annoying level. Let's not do that one first. Let's do this one. This one. Yeah. Yeah. This one, all you gotta do is this tree outside. We're gonna move it up so like a little thing comes out. That one goes way down there. And ride it all the way down. What do I do? Ride the thing. Ride it, need to know. Do here. There's a safe, a bracket into it. And we just go outside to move this thing up too. Yeah. Goes back into here. Museum. Yeah. Do you like how like little fake oil strokes on it that? Cool painting. Cool. Oh yeah, all his books as well. Rate them. Which one did we do last time? Even missed one. Oh no, we can just get pages and move them. What is that? Myst. Oh, well that's a hint book. That's a hint book. I feel like all these are going to be very important. Christ almighty. This is one of the puzzles I've never got solved. Because look at it. It's just endless. What the actual heck? That's just endless. I narrate this book. Okay, let me have some drink and then we'll get narrating. Ahem. Pick up the mic. Mic. Pick it up. There we go. It has been a while since I have heard only silence, and I enjoy it greatly.
I think, for some reason, I do not feel altogether welcome in this new world which I have arrived. But how could I be unwelcome in an age with no inhabitants? It is, of course, only in my head. This world is very beautiful, but I think I have yet to ever write a journal in that an age I have linked to is horrid or disgusting. From the grassy hill where I am standing, I can see green fields below, along with a few scattered forests. A rather large lake looms some distance from where I am standing, yet the water's blue can be seen plainly from here. The air is fresh and the sky is sparkled with white clouds. It is absolutely breathtaking, and yet, that strange feeling again. Perhaps it is the hot breeze that continues to blow from the north. Hotter than I would have imagined. It almost singes my skin, and I feel quite uncomfortable. When it comes, I will try to ignore it. Night has almost arrived, and the sunset is spectacular. Oranges and reds have settled above the western horizon. Though night has come, the horizon still glows red long past the sunset. Dark reds flow from the horizon and blend into the black sky. Again the feeling, and I am beginning to believe it is not all in my mind. I must sleep now. I will need the strength to explore more tomorrow. I have had to return home due to an unpredictable natural occurrence, more frightening than I have ever experienced. I was awakened by terrible shakings in the ground and explosions on all sides of me. Gigantic balls of fire were falling from the sky, and I immediately left in fear of my life. I must remember to bring a Myst linking book with me when I return, in case the one left there has been destroyed or damaged. I have returned to a different world than the one I left only 3 months ago. It has been transformed into a barren desert with only a gigantic crater scattered across the land to provide variety. Strangely enough, the small grassy hill where I spent my first night remains exactly the way I found it. Apparently the falling meteors did not hit this area. Leaving an oasis in the midst of the horrible desolation, the hot I remember has turned into a rather pleasant breeze, which is at least one improvement. I fear it is the only improvement. The magnificent lake I saw on my first visit is now completely dried up. However, another lake now exists, and appears to be quite a bit larger. I assume one of the falling meteors created this lake due to its circular shape and a jutting rock that grows out of the centre of the lake. The rest of this world seems like desert, although I will verify that statement with closer inspection. But this world has visual excitement to offer. It offers much to the ears. Sounds constantly flow through my ears, and I have found a few of them originate. Seems, as Catherine says, I do find beauty in everything. Last night I was awakened by a horrible hissing. I was sweating, and the heat was so intense that I immediately dipped my head into a nearby stream to cool it down. The hot breezes had returned, along with a low roar from the ground. I walked a short distance to observe some red flames shooting up from the earth. Suddenly the ground began to crack, and a huge chasm opened. The chasm continued to grow until it was far too wide to cross. Then the tumult subsided, leaving only a dull roar. I have decided, however, I can use the chasm to my advantage. Perhaps the heat from the chasm can be harnessed. Oh, this is from that rocket ship world, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, the rocket ship world's annoying. I'm gonna save that until last. Even as the chasm has ripped into the surface of this world, it has opened up a whole new world to explore. Although uncomfortably hot, I found it possible to reach a cave in the chasm that had been created, and have now explored deep into the crust of this planet. I found a vast underground cave system that would take many years to map and explore. I will also look for a safer way to reach the underground than through the chasm wall. This age seems to change on its own, so I feel I should leave again and see if things are different when I return. It is also important that I check on Cirrus and Akina and make sure everything is going along well. When I return, I hope to bring back some tools I need for my plans to explore the underground. The abundance of raw materials here is beginning to amaze me. I have returned with some complex tools I knew I would be needing. No, sir. Okay. I assumed I would have to return for more basic materials. However, it seems as though I'll be able to find everything I need here. Of course, iron is abundant, but I've also found titanium occurring naturally. I'm all the more excited to begin work. Everything is set and I look forward to tomorrow. My raw materials are all here. I think I will be able to have most of my additions to this age completed within 1 year. I love so working with my hands, whether writing or building. And it fades off. What else does it do? Compass. Rocket ship wild. Rocket ship. And it comes back here after a time skip. I'm leaving today in order to bring back Cirrus and Akina. I've left them alone in Channelwood. That's the place we're going next. I believe they'll enjoy all there is to see here. The age seems to have stabilised. I believe the meteors set off a period of volcanic activity by piercing into the shallow crust. But the tremors have become few. I have just noticed that a large amount of this journal has mysteriously vanished from the very pages on which I wrote over the last 18 months. 18 months? Wow. A lot of time. Fortunately, I've copied many of my construction notes in another journal. I do not understand the many mysteries of this world, but I trust I will discover logical answers to my questions. I have a feeling that many of my questions can be answered in another age, to which I hope to travel soon. But for now, I must simply accept this world's mysteries and take pride in my accomplishments. Yeah. Too much talking, going funny. No. No. And that's the rocket ship world. Yeah. I think there's ones for all these worlds. Yeah, I've got ruined backstories, which is nice. Exit Abyss. What are we doing? Yeah. Go back to the library. See if we can get to the other world. Library. That's where we go. Close the door. Fussy. Boop. Hint. That's just to get the key, isn't it? 7, 2, 4. Okay. Easy enough. Look out a window. So it's that tree over there. I'll raise it up and down so we can get around. Wait, we'll get out. Yeah, I remember like the earlier versions of the game getting around was much harder. They didn't have so many levers everywhere. Since this version also has to work in VR, though, you need to add some more in. And it's kinda easier. So it's just that password 7241. Oh no, it's two. Four. There we go. Ah, yes, we would like to turn it on. Yeah, I think in the original version as well, it's like a matchstick and you have to like do it against there. No, it's modernised. Nick button. Fire! Fire, fire, fire. So that should be moving now. No, it's not. There's pressure going up. There we go. Uh-huh. So we gotta do it. Wants to go up. There's the thing you're getting. And when it's high up as it can go, you'll turn it off and then you'll run back and then you'll get in. That is a seriously big train. Such bigness. And then, yeah. Run, 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 run. There we go. Uh-huh. Clever, clever. Neck being a bit funny. Neck, neck, neck. Uh-huh. Looking cool. Oh wow, how cool that one looks. Oh wow. Oh, that's so gross. I love it. Really, really good. Such fanciness. We should have read the law book for Channelwood first. That would have made more sense. Shall we read it afterwards? Read the Channelwood book afterwards. Music too. I like music. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow, 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 wow. It's like that being better. Right. Holy heck. This version looked nowhere near as good as this. There are many versions that look as good as this. really like it. Like real, but at the same time it's like still faithful. You know what I mean? Okay, so first one we'll find the left. Turn the water on first, actually. Oh, there's a water pump that's in here. I'll turn it on. We'll pump water around, basically. No problem. Yeah. Maybe the water from there, the ocean. What you doing now? Yeah, it's coming through now. Clever. I need to redirect it. And it goes this way. And this goes this way. I'll just want to see how it goes. And that's a dead end, so we don't have to go that way. Keep going this way. Oh, that's it. Oh, how's this? The motor's going now. And there we got a bridge. A soggy looking bridge, base there. Next bridge. And then we just direct it somewhere else, don't we? Yeah, so we need a horse to go. Do that. We also need to connect those two pipes. Pop. Easy peasy. Yeah, we need to go this way now. Alright, not this way. There's the one we're supposed to. Where's that one going? I lost the water, where's it going? Ah, there we go. Where is this left? That's no. No, we can't use that one. And go this way. Oh, we can't cross this pipe. Go back around. I'm sure we can find like the right direction now. go over here. Do you need to make any last minute adjustments? You do? Ah! Did you see the frog? There was a frog. There was a frog and it hopped in the water. And it was a frog. It was a cool frog. Blind must be going fine. Yeah, cool frog. Cool frog, 10 out of 10 game. Has frog in it. Best game ever. Game of the year. Game of frog. Okay. I like the game of frog in it. What is with lifts and not going unless I close doors? This is hardly the safest lift ever made. Doors not going to make much difference. Tree houses. Wait. But that's the way back. We don't want to go back. So we did have to go through that other one. I don't want to finish it now. I solved the wrong puzzle. I solved the puzzle to get out. That's supposed to be the hardest one. Yeah, this level's pretty easy. Easy peasy. So we actually did want it to go to the other one. Going all the way back. If we got the right left this time. And we also, oh, another frog! Another frog, another frog, another frog, another frog. And we'll solve this puzzle again. It was worth it though to get to a second frog. So... there we go. Yeah, I just had to open the door for that. That's what I was doing. Yeah, okay, close the door. Up we go. That's more like it. That's a cool treehouse spot. Definitely don't want to fall off there. I think there's even higher up as well. There's some other ones up there. I can get to. Maybe so it's not as creepy. Is there anything of worth down here? I don't think so. Bit of a maze. Nice jar. Yeah, this place got very funny. Go and work our way through this. There's the maze. We find the lift. Very nice though. No. I might be lost. Oh, there is, there is, there is, there is. This one? Yeah, that's the one. This one goes up. No? Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta power it all the way down there. And then, yeah. What should I get? What? That's totally like on a police system. I gotta find a switch. Let's follow that. Treehouse over here, is it? I'm on that button. Yeah. Aha! Gotcha. Go, see, clever, clever. Just go follow the wire thingy. And... did it. I'm gonna go back over there. And we can go down. Power thing. Go back up in. And go up. Easy peasy. We can do it. Yeah. Now we're here. We can go down. There we go. Down. Why don't I just make all these things stairs? Why don't I go through rough and make all these weird lifts? Aha. Now we gotta... oh, that's an easy one to read, right? Yep. And all the way back upstairs. All the way up. Yeah. And... in getting this. We do the thing. We're going up. We did it. We're clever. Very, very clever. Here's treehouse nest. Ooh. Fancy. Super. It's like it's always glowing. There's something there. Oops, taggers. That's the right page, thank you. Oh, nice little view of the windmill. More wine and some very stale looking biscuit. The cake also looks very mouldy. Oh, that's gross. That's very, very gross. Oh. That looks important. That's important. We should write that down. We should write all this down. So, what we do is I'm gonna do that. Write down this half of it. And we'll get the other half, right in the bit I just tabbed out. That'll work. That's kind of... So yeah, we are trying to go for a good ending here. I'm not going to help the clearly evil brothers. They're very clearly evil. Which is... There we go. All copied down, ready for later. Clever, clever. Should I write down the headers as well? Might be important. There we go. Now I just need to find a blue page. And then solve the puzzle again to get out of there. And yeah. Do that. Okay. This looks like a torture room. Spooky. Shall we touch it? Touch this clearly bloodstained, very friendly looking table. See what happens there? Nom me. Nom. 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 Yeah. Yeah, we can open it from here. There we go. Now let's go through the torture room again. Oh, his room's not quite as nice. Another torch. More torture stuff here. Nice looking shackle. Blue page. Blue, blue, blue. Seriously? If this guy was like super evil, super kinky. Super kinky, probably. What's this do? Oh, it's a thingy. I mean, there's like more recordings. Very threatening sounding.
I hope I pushed the right button, my dear brother.
Voicemail.
Very interesting device you have here. Not raising anything important in mind.
Probably more gibberish.
Remember, he is preparing. Take only one page.
Ooh. Ominous. Anyway, we got everything. Let's get out of here. Let's go down. Let's do that. Shoulder again going a bit funny. Here we are. Down the stairs another time. Very convenient stairs. No, there we go. And we'll do the switch up. One. Yeah, I think that's correct. Yes, that one got changed. And yeah, there we can go. I hear a frog. Gonna spot another frog before we go. Cool. One more frog. Aww. No more frog. Bye, Frog World. You're the best level. There we go. We did it. I was going to read this book to you. a little bit backwards. It's still fresh in our mind. Let's up again. There we go. So, ready? I have called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is starting. It is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere there are only trees, which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, they appear aged. I am eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to one on which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colours. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, and then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I had hardly noticed that we arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder, I saw ladders before. That's not easier. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 metres above the water, and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretch from the lower paths to the village level, approximately halfway up the grand trees. It is very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut had appeared even larger than it had from the outside. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the centre of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a metre off the floor on a thick throne. Guards surrounded the strong creature, who was dressed in many exotic, colourful fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least to some extent he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely grey, almost white. He hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me. But what a surprise, this creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I look forward to learning more. As I suspected, the ancient creature is a human, but he is old beyond his own reckoning and seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as a god. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. It's almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he has not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he had told me. Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwelt on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings which happened randomly. Some sort of tectonic or volcanic reaction, I suspect. For sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time, then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day things changed. A rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees, where they gradually died out. No. Maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I'm not sure. The story of this old man communicated to me, though many details are unclear in my mind. I am especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own. Yet the old man believes in the truth of the story as if he had been there. The tree dwellers worship him, apparently all humans, as if they were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and to sleep. He then said, "He expected you to come here sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort he stood to his feet. I tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. Then they kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out of the door and off the narrow path high in the trees. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body. He had fallen onto a lower level of the walkway and carried away. He was laid down at the dead end of a short pier-like structure. With the use of some potion, one of the tree dwellers lit the pier on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him. As the strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to a dull green. Hold up, I need some water, quick. This morning I awoke, finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green for as far as I can see now. For some reason the water no longer shifts colour. As I wander throughout the pathways, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway in a room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon, so that I may learn more from them. I have lived on this world for 3 months off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I am even beginning to learn bits of their language. I have decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age will be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how Sirius and Akana will react to its curious inhabitants. Catherine is staying behind, as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy this age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers, and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not take too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. I am leaving tomorrow, check on Osmonian age, and Sirius suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay. though the idea unsettles me, I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I will consent to their request. I warned the boys not to take advantage of the respect for tree dwellers and for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning, and I have faith they will follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving at the Everdunes, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the Coptic. I fear for their survival and plan on returning to her shortly after checking on Cirrus and Akanar here. See Everdunes journal for more information. After watching Cirrus and Akanar, I see they are handling things very well. I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again, and for a little longer time. The tree dwellers seem distressed that I am leaving, but are happy that Cirrus and Akanar are staying behind again. I have been gone for 3 days and have been to many different places. I had to tell Cirrus and Akanar about Pran's death today, and they are visibly shaken, but they only remembered her from their childhood. Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Cirrus and Akanar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again. I have told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure I experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creatures and travelled some ways out to the surrounding waters. I enjoy hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures, and I'm reminded of my own adventures as a child. Yeah. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me their many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to various different colours. I have shown some of the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humour. Even now, I look through this colourful journal, I cannot help but laugh at myself. We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also asked if they can come visit some of the other ages alone. But I will have to think over their request. I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready to travel alone. Now I must give my farewells to the creatures. I do not know how long it will be until I visit the sage again. Aww. There's like sketchbooks and stuff. Map in the area. And wooden hut. That's it. So, yeah. I think we will actually call it a night there. Right, 2:10. I'll step away from this. Let's save the game. We did a lot of progress on this. Like halfway through the game already. So that's good. Yeah. Let me put this down. That's storyline. It's a bit of story time, just warm me out and vocal wise. I used to talk so much. Also save this. On the desktop. Myst notes. There we go. Whatever. And no, not quite. Where's my display thing? There we go. I'm big. Biz. Yeah. Thank you all for coming again. It was a very, very, very chill sort of stream. very, very old game. But it's very nice too, like all the modernizations. It looks even better than all the original janky 90s renders. Nice. It's good. Liked it. Hope you all had fun. My shoulder's doing much better now. Going back to work for the weekend. Should be able to do more regular streams from there on out. I hope you all had fun. I'll just put on some music. I'm going to look up to see who we can raid. And then, yeah, call it a night. Yeah. Good night. Good night. Thank you all for coming. Good night.
Jump into the wind.